If this happens before 10 a.m., your day is already cooked. Like, you're not coming back from this. And the worst part about it is that it's technically not even that bad. You just feel it deep down in your toes. Your mood will be off, your patience gone, and everything else I'm about to explain is gonna stack. So we're ranking things that instantly ruin a good day. S tier means unrecoverable. You're not coming back. D tier is annoying, but you can bounce back. And if you disagree with these, you probably like Stranger Things Season 5 and you get no pay. Number 1, your alarm does not turn off when it's supposed to. Speaking of that, can somebody turn off? Somebody please turn off that alarm. Maybe I'm corny, bro. I don't want to make a YouTube video. This is immediately B tier. Bad, but you know, if it's a weekend, you might survive this, honestly. Now, the next one is also to do with waking up, and it's waking up already tired. And you didn't even do anything yet in the day, and your body's already telling itself to sit down. You open your eyes, you're not refreshed, not motivated, bro. You're just straight up disappointed. I don't know what at. Maybe strange. And like, who knows? Maybe you're negotiating with yourself, telling yourself that day's gonna be different, but to be honest, you need to lock back in, bro. No movies, none of that. But this one's also easily fixable. All you gotta do is, you know, fix the circadian rhythm, watch a little bit of Andrew Eubanks, and you should be not S tier yet, but once it happens, everything else just hits kind of harder. Now, this one's actually evil. Thinking it's Friday and then finding out it's not. Here, just think about it, bro. Whole mood was built on the assumption that, you know, you woke up lighter, you moved different. You probably thought that it was gonna be, you know, Saturday the next day, Friday, so no more work, because you already mentally checked out. And then after that, you gotta shift to the dark reality, bro. Playing the game with your homeboy, maybe Siege, low-key buns at this. And he says, oh, bro, what are you talking about? No, tomorrow's gonna be Thursday. Yeah, at that point, just pack your bags, bro. This realization alone takes about 40% of your energy. Yes, okay, I'm finally dropping the first S tier bomb. This one is S tier. That ruins a complete day. And the next one is when your plans get canceled, and not in a good way. Because sometimes your plans getting canceled can be a win, bro. You didn't want to go in the first place. But I'm talking about the other kind. This time you were actually down, you were adjusted. This time you're ready to go out and you're already adjusted. You know, you could have a fit already laid out, a tough one too, and who knows, maybe you could already be in the fit. But then you get that text, bro. Hey, bro, you know, something came up and we can't hang out anymore. Now you're just standing there with free time you didn't ask for. This one doesn't ruin your day instantly, but it definitely knocks it out of rhythm. I would say that this one's definitely A tier. This one is very subtle. When you're done with the day, but the day is done with you. This is to where you already used up all your mental energy. You know, you're clocked out if you're 12-hour shift, working at Goislop Mart or Goislop Donald's, one of the two. It doesn't really matter which one of the two it really is. You're gonna be going home near Goislop Mobile that your fellow rabbi sold to you a couple years ago. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just trying to make this video longer, you know, because these things are going by really fast. Back to the real plot. You made it through the main part of your day. In your head, the day's over, but the clock says the opposite. There's still a lot of hours left. There's nothing big, just more hours. This honestly happens to me a lot because I'm homeschooled. I can do a bunch of work and then I look at the clock and it's probably 4 or 5 p.m. Just have nothing else to do. I might just hop on Siege or maybe just chill and watch something. But like I said, I'm low-key buns at Siege, especially during breaks. I feel like since we're on break right now, a lot of kids are probably running into this too. But it isn't even that bad since your day's already started and it's you're just waiting for it to end. But it can be bad when you actually have something fun going on the next day. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in B tier. All right, these next two are just gonna be ones that are kind of personal, not that actual relevant to the video, if I'm being completely honest. But you guys must hear them. And the first one out of these two special ones is when you realize, you know, tomorrow's gonna be worse than today. And I actually have a way to explain it, bro. It's not even that dramatic. It's just kind of like realistic in your head. You look at what you still have to do and what you have to put off and what's also coming. I hope you guys can hear that gulp. I don't know if you guys could. And you'll be sitting in your bed talking about I shouldn't have enjoyed today just a little bit more. But at that point, today doesn't feel like today. It feels like the warm-up for what's coming. What am I reading, bro? This script. You almost can't even relax full way because you know tomorrow's already sitting ahead of you. That's when the day officially stops being yours. And, you know, it starts. Now, my story with this one was that I was working outside and I live in Alabama, so I don't even know why it was about to be like 30 degrees outside. But the day previous, it was only like 60 degrees. But the next day was going to be 30 degrees. So it was going to drop off a lot. And it's not even gonna be just 30 degrees. It's also gonna be windy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I live in Alabama. I'm not used to it being cold. So when it does
become cold, it hits really hard, slaps really hard. So I was very surprised when it happened, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even bring gloves that day to work, dude. My fingers were freezing, bro. It was not it, and that to me is the pinnacle example of, this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in S tier. This one's crazy. This next one's gonna be very oddly Pacific, okay? And if you played Xbox, you might as well have had this one happen to you. This one is when you get suspended on Xbox. Now, not banned forever. You just have 2 to 3 days to suspend it, bro. You can still play, but you just can't talk. Can't even message. You can't join parties. None of that, bro. You're just playing by yourself. And I do understand that some people actually like playing by themselves. And I do as well. I played a little Far Cry, a little GTA 5 in my time, the story mode. But if I'm being completely honest, dude, I'm more of a like FPS. Like I play with people, and it's like a competitive online game, like something like Fortnite, Apex, or Siege. Even though I played Apex in a long time, but you get the point when I'm talking about the games I play. Getting banned from those, bro, it just sucks balls, bro. You load into the game, bro, and it doesn't even feel normal, bro. Everything feels different. Dang, bro, it's seriously 2026, and I'm talking about getting suspended on Xbox, bro. You get suspended for a number of reasons. Messages, or it could be a profile picture. I personally did my profile picture as a certain mustache politician back in the day, just for a joke, and yeah, I got banned for like 3 days, and it low-key kind of sucked. You know what's what goes in S tier? Freak it, dude. This is S tier to me, dude. I don't care if it's not congruent with the timeline, bro. I also stream on Twitch, so I'd like for you guys to go check that one out. If you guys want to see me not talk through a microphone and actually be in IRL action, go check out this video right here. You might like it.